What's up? It's Marty here. Time for another episode of Cheap, Almost Free Video Game Collecting. Last time we left off with negative $230-some. So we had a pretty big hole to dig out of. Had a lot of games to sell, and we got to sell a bunch of them. So let's see how things ended up. Here we go. We got our first pickup here today. $5.35. It was 2 for $5. Otherwise, the Zelda would have been 3. So saved a few cents. Maybe like 50 cents to $1 getting the 2K16 with it. Unfortunately, the Zelda disc does have a chip missing from it. However, when I played it and tested it, it worked. Otherwise, it's in pretty good condition, not super scratched up. And it's complete, so I'll clean it up. Don't need to keep it. I got the HD version on the Wii U, so I'll probably sell it on eBay for like 25 bucks, a little bit more than half of what it goes for just because of the chip, but it does work, and see if somebody wants to take it for that price. Otherwise, we'll maybe get 20 bucks out of it, but either way, for a $5.35 investment, not a bad deal. Alright, so we got some pickups here over probably about a week's time, actually maybe even more, so let's get into this. So first up, just an update on selling. We got $9.25 for a Transformers game for the 360, I believe, as well as Resident Evil Revelations 2 for the 360. So we added $9.25 there. Next, I spent 50 bucks on a Nintendo 64 lot. It's missing the cover there, but everything else is fine. It works. Came with 3 controllers, not the best. The sticks were a little rough on some of them. Came with Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, Shadows of the Empire, I'm going to keep that one, Mario Kart 64, and Super Mario 64. And these ones were actually my copies, but I traded them out for the other ones because they're in slightly better condition. So going to be selling off all that, just keeping the Star Wars because I didn't have it. Got it all for 50. Should easily be able to get my money's worth or money's back. The 2 Mario games alone I should be able to get at least 30 bucks for them. And the system 30 to 40, and then I'll have, did I say I got 3 controllers with it? Yeah. So sell 2 of the controllers by themselves, 1 of them with the system. Should be able to make a couple bucks, get a free game out of it that same day. Actually, before that, I forgot to mention, stopped at Goodwill, found The Simpsons Hit and Run for 2 bucks plus tax. So another nice pickup. Nothing amazing, but it was a good deal. I will be keeping that one as well. Now, same day I got the N64. That one I found on like Facebook, but this stuff I all found at garage sales. Nothing great. I got those 3 games. I got Jaws, Hot Wheels, and Hot Shots Golf 4. Got all of those for $1 together, so like 33 cents a piece. Kid was selling some games. Didn't really have anything great, but figured I would pick up something. Might play them at some point, but for $1 for all 3, it's not a bad deal. And a little bonus, one of them had Hot Shots Golf, the original. So I'm going to be getting rid of that because I already actually have this complete. So, and then also got Wii Sports for 50 cents. Can make a couple bucks off of it, not too much, but figured I'd pick it up since I was at the sale. So I believe that's everything we have right now. Not sure what the total is at this point. Of course, it's on the screen right now. But I've also been kind of lazy. Still have to sell the Zelda, still have to sell and post one of the Wii Sports Clubs and calculators. That'll get me a good chunk of change. And actually, Gamestop is doing a cash same as credit again. So I might get in trouble again and put on a trade hold. But once I get off my trade hold, I will be trading in a ton of stuff for cash. So hopefully that goes well. And who knows, maybe that'll be the next video. Probably not. I'll probably pick something up before then because that's still like 2 weeks away. But, you know, whatever. Alright, another quick update. We got 2 new games, Project Snowblind and Binary Domain. Got these when we traded in an N64 controller for about 10 bucks and some change at Disc Replay. Still got all the other stuff to get rid of as far as the N64 stuff. But we got these 2 games, and now we have a total of $290 in credit. So we got about $180 and some change in credit and got these games for free. So that's where we're at right now. And we're back. So we got a couple updates. We sold Twilight Princess and one of the calculators. Total for those are about $47 and some change after fees. And still got some other stuff to sell. Still got to sell the N64 and waiting for someone to jump on Wii Sports Club. So waiting on those. And we got these pickups here. So first thing before we get into pickups, actually, Need for Speed The Run. Got this a while ago at Family Video that was going out of business. This has gone down in value as far as trade value and stuff. And it's Need for Speed, so I figure I'll keep it. Just giving an update for that, so we're not going to sell it because it only gets like $2 or something, which I paid like $2.50 for it, I think. So that's that. All right. So then we have some Goodwill finds and pawn shop finds. So pawn shop picked up these Black Ops 3 and Cars Made National. I think that's how you pronounce it. $5 on those. We'll get a little under 10, so make a couple bucks. Then we got Teenage Ninja Turtles Battle Nexus 2 and Fire Pro Wrestling. I am not a wrestling fan, but this looked interesting because of the graphics on the back. Looked like it'd be kind of a fun arcadey experience, so I figured I'd pick it up. That was $2. Turtles was $3. So those were $5 plus tax. So the other games almost paid for these. Then went to a bunch of local Family Videos again. Picked up a bunch of games. These are all $7 each. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie. I'm going to keep this one because I actually don't have that. Star Wars The Force Awakens. Aliens vs. Predator, Farming Simulator 15, Bully Scholarship Edition, Farming Simulator, Rayman Legends, SpongeBob Hero Pants, and Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. So, got all of those for $7 each. I'm going to keep the original Sonic and All-Stars Racing and trade away the rest. And then finally today, some really awesome finds at Goodwill actually. The thing that really made me want to look for games, I saw this in a case. Normally I don't ask to look at games in the case unless it's something that's really interesting. If it's like a game that I'll maybe pay $2 for and they'll probably have it for $2, I might look at it, but usually I won't unless it's something that I actually want. And this probably isn't the best version of this game, but we got the Final Fantasy Origins, and that was just 99 cents plus tax. So that was an awesome deal. Also for 99 cents, got Riven. This is a 5-disc set. And to go along with this, got Myst 3 Exile for $2 plus tax. So all 3 of those were $4.25. Final Fantasy alone is worth double that. And the Myst and the Riven games remind me of my brother because he used to play those. I've never actually played them. They look really nice, but I don't think I'll get into them too much, so I might play them for a little bit, but probably not much. That's where we're at right now. Not quite sure what our total is. It's probably 270 something, I think, if I have that right, but it's on screen, so hopefully next time we'll have some more things sold so we can get that to go down. Pretty soon, I keep saying this, but pretty soon we're going to be able to trade into GameStop, and one of these days it's going to go way down because I have over 50 games, probably 40 or 50 games for us to sell, so stay tuned for that. Back again, we got some more pickups. and a couple updates. So let's get started. First things we picked up, let's see, all of these for $8 together. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing for the DS, $3. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, $3. Kim Possible, $1. And Super Monkey Ball Adventure, $1. Those are all games I'm going to be keeping. Also, that same day, picked up Spider-Man: Edge of Time. Going to get rid of it. Paid $3 for it. It's not in good condition, but hopefully I should be able to make a couple bucks on it. And then I got Crazy Taxi 3 for the Xbox. Now, it was in a rough, what's it called? Xbox 360 case when I got it, but I just swapped out the case because everything else was original. It even came with the manual. So, so far so good, and it played. That was a few days ago. And yesterday, I went to a garage sale after work. It was nearby. They were just about to close, and I saw in the Facebook post that they had some video games. Couldn't really tell what they had. It looked like some PS2 stuff. I picked up 2 Yu-Gi-Oh games. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. I played this as a kid, so hopefully that can bring back some memories. Forbidden Memories. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Duelist of the Roses. Yeah. Haven't played that one. And these were all $1 each. Halo 4. Again, haven't played it, don't own it. These are all games I'm going to be keeping. Halo 4 started, but the campaign wouldn't start because the disc had like the circle scratch on it, so not sure if I can fix it, but oh well. I also got 2 Crash games for $1 each, traded them in to a local game store for $13 in credit, and I came out with Iridian 2 and Crystallis. So, and I had to throw in an extra $1, but got the 2 of those for essentially $3. And all that stuff that I showed you, those last 5 things were $6 total, so that was a pretty good deal. And it also came with an empty case. Now, it didn't have the cover part, but the manual was in one of the other Crash games, so I took it out, replaced the cover, so now I have a empty case for this. So gotta save the games when you can. Get a game at home. Lastly, today I stopped at a pawn shop. Got 6 games for $2.50 each, so all of these for $15 flat. Didn't pay tax. I got The Amazing Spider-Man, and these are all going to be ones that I'm getting rid of except for one of them. Terraria, NASCAR 15. It's funny, if you can see the price sticker there at Gamestop, I don't know how old that is, but they're paying more for it now. I think it's like 13 or 14 bucks for it, so I thought that was kind of funny. The Sims 3 and Angry Birds Star Wars, and then the final one that I'll be keeping because I don't have it. It looked interesting, and GameStop's not going to give me any credit for. Namco Museum Remix, so it looks pretty interesting. There'll be some fun things, and ultimately it'll be free because I'll be trading the other 5 of these away, and I'll definitely make more than 15 bucks off of them. I mean, the NASCAR 15 alone will almost make me all my money back, so. Oh, and then one more thing I forgot to mention, I picked up a Guitar Hero guitar. I actually don't have any of these anymore. I got rid of them a while ago. So I picked one up for the 360. It's in good condition, made sure it worked. It was $1.50 plus tax, so happy about that. And then now finally, last update, I will be trading some games into GameStop tomorrow, and if everything goes as planned and goes well, might get out of this hole, because right now I think we're at like 320 or something like that in the hole, but we have over 40 games now to trade in, and other stuff on top of that as well. Some of them are duplicates, which they won't take, so I'll have to wait to trade those in at a later time. But I think it's going to get me 300 bucks at least. We might not get completely out of the hole. We're definitely going to get close though, because 40 games, even if, I mean, the average maybe 5 to 10, somewhere in there, it's going to be pretty close to 300. So But with that, that's what we got right now. So next video or next clip is probably going to be what we got from those games. So here you go. And the update we've been waiting for, we got this GameStop receipt. Traded in, I don't even know how many games. Look at how long that thing is. But we traded in a ton of games, got almost 400 bucks for the stuff we got. However, best part of it is we still have all this stuff left. So we have 2 SpongeBob's, Farming Sim, Rayman Legends, Zoo Tycoon, Spider-Man, Sims 3, Mario Kart 64, Super Mario 64, Star Wars Pod Racer, or Episode 1 Racer, whatever that is, and the rest of that, and 64 lots. So right now I think we have like 70-some dollars, and we are not in the hole anymore. So now we can breathe easy, and we still got all this stuff to get rid of. Also, one of the games that I tried to trade in was Assassin's Creed Black Flag. They had only given me like 50 cents for it, and to me it's worth more than that, so we'll be adding this to the collection. So the update we've been waiting for, everything went out great, and now we can just keep going and keep doing what we're doing, and we don't have to worry about that $300 hole, because now we got about 70 bucks, a little bit more maybe, and now we can breathe easy. Stay tuned. And one thing, forgot we have this as well, so that's some more cash that we can add once we get rid of this. And we're back. Got more pickups. I don't think we sold anything yet. Other than GameStop stuff, of course. So first thing I picked up, 15 bucks right here. Xbox 360 steering wheel with everything. Got that for 15 bucks. It works great. And the cool thing about that is the power source that came with it works for my PS3 wheel, which I didn't have the power source for. So that was kind of a bonus there. Also went to Disc Replay and got 6 games. They have buy 5, get 1 free. So the free one I got was Wipeout 64. They're selling it for 5 bucks. So Deadly Premonition, which I already have. So I'm gonna sell this because I think it was only 8 bucks. It sells online for like 20, so I can make a couple bucks off it just to help offset the cost of these. For 6 bucks, Time Crisis Crisis Zone. 10 bucks, Silent Hill. 8 bucks, The X-Files. This is another one I might get rid of, thinking about it, but I'll probably keep it, at least for now. And The Warriors for 9 bucks. So got all of those. I really wasn't planning on getting in any of them. None of them were like super interesting to me. I want to play Time Crisis. I need to get a controller for that. But like The Warriors, Silent Hill 2. I have Silent Hill 3, so I wanted to get 2. But like the X-Files and The Warrior, those weren't things that I was really looking for. They looked interesting, and they're like half the price that they're going for online. So I figured now would be a good time to get them just in case. And again, can always get rid of them and get my money back and maybe make a couple bucks too. The last thing I picked up at Goodwill. Just gotta make sure it's the right game. Cooking Mama 3, 2 bucks plus tax. GameStop will give me 6 bucks for it, so make a couple bucks there. Made the trip somewhat worthwhile to Goodwill. Better going out with something than nothing. So with that, we should have around $36, $37 if I did my math right. And then going to be selling this for 6. So I'm going to get money back there. And we still have other stuff to sell and trade away. Still waiting on Wii U Sports Club to sell. Got the N64 to sell. I've just been kind of lazy because now that we're not in debt, I don't have the pressure anymore. So another thing that's probably going to happen is we're probably going to go in debt again just so I can get more motivated again. Because that's how I tend to get stuff done, is when I know I need to make the money, then I do. Alright, we got some more updates. First things first, we sold the Cooking Mama 3 for 7 bucks at Disc Replay, so we got $1 more than expected. We also stopped at Goodwill. Picked up Nintendogs Best Friends for 2 bucks. Gonna be selling that or trading that for a little bit of profit. Miss Pac-Man Hook, and Muhammad Ali heavyweight boxing. All of those were $2 each at Goodwill. I think that's the first time I ever saw a Genesis game at Goodwill, or at least at my Goodwill. So I figured that was a pretty good opportunity to pick those up. I still don't have very many Genesis games, but they are actually currently all in box. These even had manuals as well. Also stopped at a pawn shop, picked up Gran Turismo Sport for $10. GameStop will give me like $14.50. Thinking about keeping it, but I either have to trade it away today or keep it. So that's kind of the dilemma. Probably going to trade it away because I like it, but I don't think I'll be playing a lot of it anytime soon. Finally, I believe this is the last thing, right? Yeah. Finally picked up a Wii lot for $50. Got all of these games, nothing super fancy in there. Super Mario Galaxy is probably the best one there. And then some disc-only ones. New Super Mario Brothers, Mario Party 8, Guitar Hero. Of course, this is sticking together. And then Wii Sports. So, and then it came with 2 regular controllers and a Motion Plus controller. This one's got some corrosion on it, so hopefully I can clean it up. And again, plan on trading this all into GameStop. And forgot to mention, obviously, the systems. I got 2 systems, but there's only cords for one, so I'm going to be keeping an extra one in case I run into cords or something, or get one that doesn't work. And I'm going to have to cheat a little bit to trade it into GameStop because I had an extra nunchuck laying around and there wasn't one included in this. So I might like knock off $5 or something. We'll see. Because otherwise GameStop would have charged me like $8 extra. And that wasn't worth it. So, but I think that's everything. Right now we are in the hole. I think like $25 or something like that. Oh, I haven't done all the math yet, but I will also have sold the Wii U Sports Club for less than last time. So I think it's going to be like $30, somewhere around there. But all the math will be on the screen, so then I guess with that, we'll maybe be positive a little bit. But stay tuned to the update of when we sell everything. Later. Alright, so we are back in the positives. Feeling good. Not really sure what to spend that money on right now. There's a couple things that I'm looking for, but I really don't want to go back into the negatives just for nothing. But we got a couple updates. So, like I said, we sold Wii Sports Club. Got like $31 and change, or $31 plus change. Got rid of Super Mario 64. Mario Kart 64, and I believe that's it. Yep, I got my little spreadsheet down here. That is it. So we sold Mario Kart 64 for about 22 and change, Super Mario 64 15 and change. So that gets us up to 133, I believe, somewhere around there. And then we also got one final pickup, just a quick thing that I found at Goodwill. Some bongos for Donkey Konga. So I haven't got to test them out yet. I literally just picked them up. They seem to be in slightly better condition than the ones that I have. And now I have 2, so I can do some multiplayer action. They're $4, $4.27 plus including tax. So then we're down to, let's see, what do we got here? $28.73, as long as I did my math right. So we're still sitting fine. Got an extra pair of bongos now. It was a little bit of a light month. It's been a few weeks. We haven't been finding too much stuff. I still have the N64 stuff. Got sitting right over here. Still got it listed on Facebook. I still got a couple games that I want to wait to trade in to GameStop when they have good credit deals. And then I still have the Wii to sell. I decided to sell just the controllers. I kept both of the systems and the cords and everything. I had an extra controller that I was going to get rid of, or waiting for a system to get rid of with it. So I'm bundling a controller and a nunchuck that I had extra. So I'll probably knock off like 10 bucks off of what I actually get for it. I didn't pay that for either of them. I probably paid like $3 for the controller and the nunchuck together, because I think I got them together at Goodwill. So really I'm technically losing money at that point, but it came before the video game collection, or the almost free video game collection, so that's kind of what we're going to do with that. Otherwise, we still have things to sell. We're going to see what deals we can find. I might be a little more frivolous in spending stuff. I really want to find and buy Next Machina, a limited run game, and another limited run game, Darius Burst. But they're kind of spendy right now, and I don't want to just spend all my cash, so I want to see if I can get them for maybe 50, 60 bucks, somewhere around there. I really want to get the Darius one first, so we'll see. Stay tuned, and we always got more coming for you. I'll see you next time.